This show is brought to you by
Dubai to host the next IATA AGM and World Transport Summit, and ADNOC Drilling acquires 2 new jackup rigs to boost production. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Emirates will host the 80th IATA Annual General Meeting and World Air Transport Summit in Dubai from June 2nd to 4th, 2024. This will be the first time the UAE and Dubai will host the global gathering of aviation's top leaders. IATA says holding the AGM in Dubai will be a showcase of what can be achieved by aviation with supportive government policies and decisions. ADNOC Drilling has acquired 2 Gusto MSC offshore jackup drilling rigs for $220 million. The rigs will be delivered into Abu Dhabi waters and become operational in Q4 this year, with meaningful revenue contribution from 2024. The acquisition is part of ADNOC Drilling's fleet expansion and growth strategy to boost production capacity to meet rising global energy demand. ADNOC Drilling aims to grow its fleet to 142 owned rigs by 2024 from 115 owned rigs currently. Dubai's National Bonds Company has bought an additional 5% stake in schools operator Taaleem Holdings, making it its largest shareholder with a total stake of 22%. The acquisition is part of National Bonds' strategy to invest in vital educational services. The Sharia-compliant saving and investment firm says the investment will also enable sustainable returns that are not significantly influenced by market cycles. Last November, Taaleem raised $204.2 million in its IPO. Saudi has launched a sports club investment and privatization project. It paves the way for private investment in the kingdom's sports sector. The project aims to support the Saudi Pro League in its goal of advancing to the top 10 global football leagues. It also aims to raise its annual commercial revenues to over $480 million from $120 million in 2022. 75% of the ownership of major Saudi clubs will be transferred to Saudi's sovereign wealth fund. Binance Coin was down 8% this morning after the Securities and Exchange Commission sued the world's largest crypto exchange, Binance Exchange, for allegedly running an illegal operation in the U.S. It's its biggest one-day drop so far this year. The SEC lawsuit is the second civil complaint targeting Binance in recent months. The SEC alleges it and its founder, Changpeng Zhao, misused customers' funds. It says some were diverted to an entity Zhao owned called Sigma Chain that conducted manipulative trading to inflate the volume of trading on Binance Exchange. Binance is not the only crypto that's tanking. Bitcoin dropped over 4% to a 2-month low, well under $26,000. Ethereum fell 4% to $1,800, and Dogecoin dropped more than 8% to under 7 cents. Apple shares hit their highest price in the stock's 43-year history overnight after the debut of its mixed reality Vision Pro headset. The stock then slid after the tech giant announced a much bigger price tag than expected at $3,500. The stock gained 1.5% in morning trade, hitting nearly $184 before closing at a 0.8% loss for the day. The tumble came immediately after Tim Cook announced the headset will retail for 20% more than the expected price tag. And Man City is now the world's most valuable football brand, ending Real Madrid's 4-year streak at the top. Brand Finance says Man City's brand value has risen 13% over the past year to $1.62 billion. Real Madrid's brand value has dropped 4% to $1.57 billion. Brand Finance says the club's ranking highlights that it's performing off the pitch in terms of building a strong brand and attracting fans and sponsors. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
This show is brought to you by